I absolutely love climbing. It's one of my favorite activities of all time. I realized I was always in a rush when I was at the gym, always having to leave before I got the climb I wanted to get that day. But lately, I've been busy with school and with work, so I decided I would build my own wall. I started cleaning, then got all the supplies I needed. I started to take all my measurements for the frame. Then I got to cutting, and cutting, and cutting. Once the frame was together, I put on brackets for each of the joints. I put 3-inch support screws into each corner as well. Once the triangles were done, I measured out the distance for the horizontal brackets. With a project like this, you do everything twice. My dad always said, measure twice and cut once. I drilled in the horizontal brackets. At the same time, my friends were cutting the braces. I put everything together to make sure the fit was tight. I had to cut support braces to make sure the sideboards wouldn't break. I had to have a little dance party to end my night. Early the next morning, I started measuring out all of my other boards to make sure everything would fit perfect. Once my roommate woke up, we drilled in all of the horizontal boards. This was a pain in the butt. Board after board after board after board. Between the frame and the wall, I didn't have enough room for my drill, so I had to use a hand socket. This isn't the type of workout I wanted from a climbing wall. I want to give a big thanks to my friends for all the help, from lending me a tool to giving me a helping hand or just keeping me company. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Once I drilled the last boards in, I ended the day by making a guide for the next day to drill all the holes into the plywood. The next morning, I got to drill 512 holes into the plywood so that I could fit the brackets into the holes. Then, I drilled in all of the support braces that my friends cut the other night. These will hold the plywood nice and tight against the frame. Then I sanded some of the plywood before my friends came to help. Joey and Mason did the most work, because they'll be climbing on the wall the most. My friends then hammered in all of the T-nuts so we could drill the holes into the boards. Then finally, the crew showed up. All of my friends helped me lift the plywood and drill it into the frame. Then we did the second board, and it was way easier after we did the first one. I put in the last couple screws, and then we got to the third board. Even though it was higher, because we already did 2, the third one was the easiest. Finally, I got to put my holds on. Finally being able to climb on my own time felt amazing.